Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So, this video today is to respond to Sergio's video on me and the Wing Chun 1850. So I'm here responding what Sergio present. Now, I never like to mind on other people's business. But when people comment on me and Chinese culture, then I have to clarify it. So that is the notions of today's video. There is no profit involved. There is no personal making money involved. This is for the culture to make sure everybody understand the Chinese culture, what it is, the Chinese Kung Fu, the Wing Chun, what it is, based on historical evidence. Now, before I continue on, many of our friends who subscribe in this channel have messaged me, such as this one, in this morning, 4:17 a.m. California time. Those friends' message is, I will be careful about publishing a video about it just in case YouTube cancel your channel if they make a complaint. So many of our friends who want to know the truth, who stick with the channel, warn me, saying that people might play dirty tricks to take your channel down, where you have 2,000 videos on Wing Chun, 2,300 video on Wing Chun, to wipe you out, wipe the Chinese history out. So they concerned about it. And many of our friends give me legal advice, and that is to present this first. So that if YouTube personnel look into this video, they see this. Even if this video bring to the court of law in California, United States, America, this is presented because we are presenting to protect a culture, not for any personal gain or any benefits or business. This is about education and culture, as this channel is for. So this is the Google support fair use on YouTube. Okay, so it said here, in the United States, work of commentary, criticism, research, teaching, or news report may be considered fair use. So today, because I need to respond to Sergio point by point, thus I need to use his video clip to respond it point by point. So that is for everybody, and also for YouTube manager who manage this, in case somebody pull the stunt on me or dirty tricks on me, and also for the court of law. This is the truth, and this is what it is. It's about Chinese culture. It is about hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Wing Chuners in the world. We need to tell the truth. We need to stand on the truth. That is what the reason why I make this video. Okay? Now, so legally, this has to be clear. Now, in case if there's, by some reason, this channel, my channel is closed forever, then you all know that some of you have already downloaded my video. You guys know there is a one time in the world it exists the channel showing what is in the Chinese history, what is Chinese Kung Fu, what is Wing Chun is about. Now, so again, this video using Sergio's YouTube clip here is to respond to him, because it need to respond when he says something which is I disagree about me, when he says something about me which I disagree, when he says something about Chinese culture, Wing Chun, which is not what the Chinese history is about, I have to point it out based on what he's saying, point by point, nothing personal. Okay, so the entire thing starts with this. So 2 days ago, a friend from Europe sent me this in the very morning, that there is an Eternal Spring Institute. I don't even know who is this. No, what institute is this? And then inside there, you can read here. You can read here. It talk about have had the chance to divide into Banzhong Chou family style. Okay, and then it's ancient single long set Xiu Lim Tao. Its engine and origin has been one of the subject Sergio Pascal Ladarola had done extensive research into, a lot of research and restoring of the engine according to the Quinquit written in mid-1800s has been done. Well, all this you can read about it, okay? And then he said that Eternal Spring Institute, with its ancestor art of Fujian white crane and Ermei 12 Zhuang, as authentic as possible. Well, when people want to do their post, their public post, their advertisement, I really do not pay attention, or I do not want to get involved. However, in this claim here, he put my picture here. Okay, he put my picture here, and I am a Chou family descendant. I inherit Chou family arts, and I am inherit the ancient single alongside Xiu Lim Tao. That get me to message them right away. Actually, reply this post right away saying that don't put me here. Okay, but the return is not. I asked them to take my picture down because I am not supporting this. I do not endorsing this. Okay, now it become my business because people is using me on this whatever their claim now. And this person reply. Okay, then over here, this is, you can read it, you can just read it. Okay, and over here it says, we are well aware you have your own way based on your personal research, just like Sifu Sergio Pascal Ladarola has his way according to his research. Well, those 2 points is not valid. historically, okay? And using me here without my permissions, I don't endorse it. It is violating my civil right in America. So I reply with this: I do not agree with the message of the Eternal Spring Institute. I do not want to be associated with the product, service, or view of business or person who is using my image because it goes against my personal belief and Chinese history evidence. And I present in the details that this is not true. This restoring of engine according to the Quinquit writing. So I wrote here, number 2, as attached in A and B, Sergio Pascal Ladora doesn't know the single long set Xiu Lim Tao, nor restoring the engine according to the Quinquit written in 1850. In fact, Sergio doesn't have the very basic of the body breathing training of Xiu Lim Tao, Wing Chun 1850. And that's why this video is to reply on this breathing stuff and then comment on me. And that's why I am responding today with evidence. Okay? So this is how it starts. Nobody asked them to put my picture here when they want to claim on different things. I don't care. But you put my picture there, then there's no. We in America, we don't go just simply take anybody's stuff or and just use that to support us, right? Now, so the first thing in Sergio's video, this video I'm doing wrong, he said that I'm pissed off way too many people. Sure, I pissed off people. They even hate me. Why they hate me? Because people 100 years ago saying Liang Zhan is teaching an authentic eternal spring. And that's why Liang Zhan changed his name of the eternal spring to praise spring. Those people hate me because I said these people have no idea what is Wing Chun. So stop try to put down or have already put down Liang Zhan here. A few weeks or a few months ago, in this meeting in China, people here saying that previously Wing Chun previously eternal spring turned into today's praise spring. And then they blame on Liang Zhan. They hate me too, because I tell them, hey man, you guys don't know what is Wing Chun. And also this person, this grandmaster who wrote a book pointing at Grandmaster Yip Man and using his Fujian Shaolin or Southern Shaolin legend, try to debunk Grandmaster Yip Man, saying that Wing Chun is from Songshan Shaolin. And I proved to the world, Wing Chun praise spring is from Songshan Shaolin. It is not from Fujian Shaolin. He hit me too, for sure. He's a big guy, okay? Famous Chinese grandmaster. So it is not just pissed off people. It is people hates me. But so be it. So be it. I'm a Wing Chuner. If I don't stand up for Grandmaster Liang Zhan. I don't stand up for Grandmaster Yip Man. I don't stand up for Wing Chun. I let you guys tracing Wing Chun Grandmaster without historical evidence. How is that Chinese Mou Tak or martial virtue? Isn't it that in all Kung Fu, you say you have to have Chinese martial virtue? You have to be righteous and helping the people. Well, so be it if people hate me. Because Wing Chuners need to know, we, the Wing Chuners, is the anti-Qing in the Red Boat. The Red Boat anti-Qing. We are belong to the female role group of 1850s Red Boat, which is against the Qing. Okay? And they lost the uprising, and then the organization, the people, the anti-Qing brothers fled to over the world, and then later support Sun Yat-sen to overthrow the Manchurian Qing dynasty. This is us, Wing Chun ancestor, okay? I'm proud to be Wing Chun Wing Chuners because my ancestor dared to against the unfair, okay, and overthrown the Qing. Now, the martial art of Wing Chun is come from General Qi Ji Guang of Ming Dynasty, 1560. Look at this, is like your Guan Sao. Okay, there's the document. This is from General Qi Ji Guang, the general who cleaned up the mess of the Japanese pirate. His oppositions is the pirates, and within the pirates have samurai warrior, where one hand is keen in samurai sword, another hand is in jiu-jitsu. So 460 years ago, 1560, he defeated all of them with his reform of Chinese Kung Fu. Wing Chun is the descendant of General Qi Ji Guang's military training martial arts. And we have a full writing which be able to track. This is the writing, a complete writing of 1850, Wing Chun, Xiu Lim Tao. And Wing Chun is from Shaolin sword strike. So General Qi Ji Guang, his art influenced the Shaolin, the real Songshan Shaolin. And this is the Shaolin sword strike. The descriptions is here. And this is the sticking body sword strike. Thiết san tuyển đá, mai san tuyển đá, Wing Chun Kün. This is what it is. And your your plum flower footwork, your triangle footwork is all here in documented. Okay, it's all here, and it's based on General Qi Ji Guang and come to Shaolin. And so Wing Chun 1850 is the Shaolin sword strike with 4 arms, the leg arm, the body arm, and 2 arms. It has fused with the Ermei Zhuang technology for body conditioning. You can read about this. And it has a small part of Fujian white crane. Okay, all of this is documented here, in here. And you can track to General Qi Ji Guang, you can track to Shaolin Short Strike. So, I am really, really proud to be a Wing Chuner. My ancestor is the one who anti-Qing. They never give up. Even they lost in 1850 in Red Boat. Some of them fled to America, the organizations of the anti-Qing, and later overturned the Qing, supporting Sun Yat-sen to start the modern China. Our martial art, root of the martial arts, from Shaolin. Shaolin is from General Qi Ji Guang, who is the national hero of China. And General Qi Ji Guang's military art influenced Korea, influenced Japan, Okinawa. So, Wing Chun is this. Why is that this not supposed to tell everybody and have to keep for 100 years of putting down on Liang Zhan, putting down on Grandmaster Yip Man, and putting down all Wing Chun? You can see in the video a lot of YouTube. Wing Chun phrase spring is actually eternal spring. What base do you have historically? Okay, and this 1850s in the uprising, all this is historically trackable. So, if people hate me or I piss off people, so be it. This is real life, okay? I don't have to please the entire world. I don't need to make friends with anybody who trash Wing Chun, trash Wing Chun's grandmaster. I don't. I don't have to be with those who make use of Wing Chun to make money, but do not love Wing Chun. Okay? So this answer to this. Piss off way too many people. I can piss off the entire world. I don't care. Because truth has to be said. And we in America, we like to know the truth. Now, the next point he said, then he in a way tried to maybe claim me as his students. Well, this is Seiyu's opinion. Now, I don't want to give another opinion. Let's look at one thing. Evidence. This is an email. Okay, an email sent by a third party in 2016, February 16. The title is split. He said, this is sent to Seiyu. Seiyu, since you have a break from Hendrik Santo, I want to clarify the following. From here on, you must not practice, teach, or show the YKT 0 to 4 exercise, nor partial YKT 3S, 6 core element, 13 state, 3 system variations to your student, or practice any of it. The Yit Gam, the I Yit Gam, the Siu Lim Tao sets, the 1840 Wing Chun Queen close body short strike, which is exclusive from Hendrik. Do not use Hendrik's book as basic manual for your IWKA. I'm cutting off all other communication with you as well. Well, I don't write this email. This is from somebody to Seiyu. Now notice, did here it said Sifu Hendrik Santo? No, there's no Sifu Hendrik Santo, isn't it? So the reality is answering Seiyu's maybe. Okay? So this is what happened in the reality from a third person. I have a lot of email. Okay, I can pull out. Now, look at this. Over here in the 2016, February 16, all of this, we just learn from me. Okay. Now, does Sergio follow this, honor this? Well, you look at this. 6 core element book, second editions. Experience IWKA, which is teaching the Xiu Lim Tao sets. Okay. And he talked about Chun using what I share. So the reality is that, okay, I never like to give opinion. I like to present evidence, and this is from third party, okay? And notice, I don't care about the student or my student. As in this channel, as in my book, have you ever seen I call myself Sifu or the teacher Hendrik? This you can see. So that's the reality. Now, does this is honored? Of course it's not honored. Now, as for the Chun, well, people might argue. I can tell you how can he argue, and I can tell you how this thing clearly, okay? Now, since it is split, separate on 2016, February 16, why the world put me my picture in the Eternal Spring Institute here? Okay. Why is it that I don't agree with it as I put it here? You are using my private image for your commercial use of your institute. In the state of America, the unauthorized commercial use of my image, name, voice, or other likeness without my permission, particular for selling or advertisement product, is illegally under law. Why don't you check with your lawyer on unauthorized commercial use of image claim filing law in California? And here I say, I did not give consent. This is the primary indicator to file a claim. I do not explicitly allow a company or a person the authority to use my image in proportional campaign or other type of advertisement tactic. I do not agree with the message of Eternal Spring Institute. I do not want to be associated with the product, service, or view of the business or person who is using my image, because it goes against my personal belief and Chinese history evidence. This is what I get from my legal advisor. He asked me to post this so that if we go to court of law, the judge can see it. Okay? So this is the truth. Okay? And sure, let's get into this Chun. First, I don't want to be here. Why put me here? Why use me here? The second, this person is from Chou family. Is from Chou family. Is from this Banzhong Chou family. Well, because it's on Chou family, when I say, why do you still use my Chun, he might say, oh yeah, you know, it's from this person. Well, let's get into this person. Okay, so this is in this video. This person, 20 years ago, actually 23 years ago, have wrote me here. You know, you can scan this out, saying that because he's older than me, so he said, oh, you know, classmate brother. Actually, I don't know him that well. Okay, please give me face teaching the theory of Wing Chun and your experience to his student. Okay, so this is his writing. So this is his lineage writing, okay, here. And this is his Kun Kut at that time. At that time, his Kun Kut is writing Xiu Lim Tao, like in the Yip Man or the modern 1870 derived Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao leader idea. And also here, leader idea, this is idea, and then this Long Bai Mei. Long Bai Mei is actually a very well-known Choi Lei Fat terms. Dragon wag the tail. That is Choi Lei Fat. That is not Wing Chun. So it is mix of Choi Lei Fat and the after 1870s Wing Chun stuff. Okay. So this is the evidence. October 2000, where I get this letter from Singapore. Okay. Now, not to mention over here, this is not short strike. This is not the short strike of 1850. It is not this. It is not this. Hello? It is not the Wing Chun short strike. Thiết San Tuyến Đá Wing Chun Quyền, where you have 4 arms. Your leg arm, your body arm, and 2 arms. Okay. So that is not what is the Wing Chun 1850 transmissions of Cho family. Okay. It is not. It's not that. Now, so Segyo is using my Kun Kut. My Kun Kut, where he did not honor this. Okay, even this is, I didn't say this. Somebody, the third person say this to him. And you see, this person don't even call me Sifu. I don't mind to share with people, but I don't want people to distort things on Chinese history and Wing Chun. Okay. Now, again, I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be with this person. I don't want to be with this person in here. Okay? Why? Let me share with you what happened. So this person, due to he is false talking on a Hong Seng Choi Lei Fat late Grandmaster Chui Jiang. So the worldwide Choi Lei Fat practitioner is looking for him to give a reason. Who is Chui Jiang? Chui Jiang, Grandmaster Chui Jiang of Choi Lei Fat, is a hero in the China versus Japanese war. His Grandmaster Chui Jiang is an army. He is also teaching in the army, and he also is a Grandmaster of Choi Lei Fat. So this person, for some reason, went out there to Asia to to say all kinds of stuff on Chui Jiang. So there's an incident. Grandmaster Chui Jiang's grand student, okay, in China is actually confronted him. This guy is this guy, okay? Confronted him. You can go to this YouTube and watch it. And the entire incident, this is 4 years ago already. This incident, no, so because at that time, I'm involved in the entire thing, trying to settle the problem. That's why I put this here. This incident in Xishan town, Foshan, on the early December 2018, as in this YouTube, Gu Chaiwa of the Banzhong Wing Chun from Malaysia was confronted by Chan Ganfai, the 5th generations of Hong Sing Choi Lei Fat. So he is the Grandmaster Chan Ganfai is the grand student of Chui Jiang, who this person falsely talk about. Okay. Now, so because he's falsely talked about, and after that he went into hiding, and what he promised the Choi Lei Fat practitioner is not executed, is not realized, and he just go hiding. That's why he was confronted again. Now, at that time, okay, so let's see who is so let's introduce a little bit on Grandmaster Chan Ganfai. Grandmaster Chan Ganfai, who confronted this person, is a military head coach. Okay, he's a military head coach. And so Grandmaster Chan is a well-known fighter since very young. And his student today, student and grand student, is participate in a lot of ring activity like this, okay? So this is more reason, okay? So that's who is Grandmaster Chan Ganfai, a military coach, okay? And a well-known fighter, a well-known instructor or coach in China for training the fighter. Now, so that is about the Grandmaster Chan Ganfai. Now, at that time, what I can share with you is, at that situations, okay? So here is an example. This is an example of the situation at that time caused by the so-called Wing Chun person in the YouTube above, caused to worldwide questions the Chou family in China, okay? So I have to deal with it to clean of such a Wing Chun person every morning to communicate with Asia, okay? So like this, look at this. This is September 15, 2018, early 3:02 a.m., 5 a.m. So you check on this time, okay, this time frame. What I have, I'm busy every day, have to deal with this. Why I have to deal with this? Read this. Last time when I met him, he shift all blame to Cho family, even told me where I can find them, find the Cho family. As far as I know, the Cho family ancestor Cho Tak Sing was a well-known Chai Lei Fat Sifu. Am I correct? And this is me. Yes, Cho Tak Sing teaches Chai Lei Fat. And this Chai Lei Fat friend say, since when they become Wing Chun? And my reply is Cho family study Wing Chun since 1850. They are anti-Qing group with Chai Lei Fat. Wing Chun is taught only to a very few within the family. Most people are practicing Chai Lei Fat derived art. Okay? And so this person told me, I think their old master left for Malaysia after the war. What was left in China and their art cannot survive the Cultural Revolution. Just a guess. This is from what I saw. And of course, people go investigate Cho family. And here is me, reply, Paul, that's why I went back at 2000. There's no art there. China is gone at Cultural Revolution, meaning Wing Chun 1850 is gone in China, wiped out because of Cultural Revolution. Hope you tell our Chai Lei Fat brothers on this truth. Well, this Paul is a nice guy. So he said, will do, this guy is not worth our attention. We have announced in the Kung Fu cycle worldwide that he dares to show his face in front of any Chai Lei Fat member, he'll either apology or face the consequence. And consequence, as here I have shared, they want to get into a legal consequence. Legal, okay? Press charge in legally. Now, what type of person is, if you badmouth something or say something wrong, you go apology. You don't say, oh, shift all blame to Cho family. In one way, you say, well, I'm this greatest in the Cho family, you Chai Lei Fat, blah, blah, blah. And then when something happens, you run away. And then when people chase for you, you say, well, you know, blame it on the Cho family. Cho family is already really sad. It's a tragic after the Cultural Revolutions. And that's why I'm trying to protect Cho family, try to split it away. And of course, I end up flying to Fat San. I end up flying to Fat San to meet Grandmaster Chan Kam Phai to clarify and settle this case. And this case is only that person's case, got nothing to do with Cho family. This is the Hong Sing Chai Lei Fat family, these ancestors school. So, what I have to go through because of somebody is, I don't know why, in what mind they have, go to in the public, talk about this, talk about that. And then you get the entire world of the Hong Sing Chai Lei Fat people to go chasing around you. And then you say, oh yeah, it's a Cho family problem. And then I have to go fly to Fat San to settle this case. So that's why I don't want to be in here. Okay? I don't want to be in here. If you screw things up, you fix it. If you cannot fix it, then why you screw the thing up? So there is no Cho family art here with this person. He doesn't have that short strike thing. So again, Sergio is using my Quinquit. Sergio is using my material on his online class, in the Xiu Lim Tao class, and on this his book. That's by evidence. Okay. Now, let's continue on. So over there, over here, I'm saying that he don't even know how to breathe properly. Sergio doesn't know the single long set Xiu Lim Tao nor restoring the engine according to the Quinquit. He doesn't know. He doesn't have the very basic of body breathing training of Wing Chun 1850 Xiu Lim Tao. So that's why he make this video, try to explain what I pointed out on this thing, on this video, where he for his teaching of the one set Xiu Lim Tao, that the breathing and the body is not what the 1850s Wing Chun. Okay, and that's why he make this video. Okay, the video right now to give all his reason. Okay, on breathing naturally out in not focus, separating chi, and not focusing the breathing, doing state number, whatever, and then all this thing. And then application, you release Jing. In Mandarin, you always release by, that's not clear to you when you know all this thing. Well, sorry. First of all, like this B, we are well aware you have my own way, your own way based on your personal research, just like Sergio Pascal Radora has his way according to his research. Sorry. I make it clear for everybody. As attached in B, Eternal Spring Institute is misleading the public to make equivalent Sergio Radora with me by posting, we are well aware you have your own way based on your personal research, just like Sergio Pascal Radora has his way according to his research. I don't do research. Stop misleading others on my positions. As attached E, I am the 5th generation successor of anti-Qing Red Boat Wing Chun 1850. This is my what do you call it? My family trees. Where am I? This Quinquit is the first time in the past 160 years I released openly into the world. Because Cho family only have a very few people every generations to have it. If it's from Cho family after 4 generations from the Red Boat, I am the only one which is with a different last name, because my Sifu at that time see the problem. There's a cultural evolution and everything. So he told me, I pass this to you. You inherit to this. When you understand this and in the scientific way later, because he know I'm coming to America, study engineering, he said, please share it with the world. Let everybody know this is the Wing Chun ancestors' heritage, the treasure. Okay, so I am the first one in the world, which is not the Cho last name who inherited it. And attached F is the letter from my late Sifu Cho Hong Choi. This is the thing. So what research? Okay, what research? I inherited it. Chinese Kung Fu is nothing to do with you research, I research, then you research, I know, or you go to China and then you visit 10,000 people and then you call that research. No, if you don't train it, you don't get trained in the process, you don't know what it is. Okay, that is the reality. If you don't know, you don't know. You don't go claim that I'm doing this research so that I know the 1850s Wing Chun or whatever Wing Chun and or the like the this. Okay. Make the 1700 internal Wing Chun. Well, please show me in the history of China. Where can you find the 1700 Wing Chun? And if you go for the Wing Chun 1850, you find this thing. You find this linked to the identity, linked to the anti-Qing. Like in the America today is the Chinese Freemason, who support the Sun Yat-sen to overturn the Qing. In the martial art route, you can find General Qi Ji Guang. You can find the Shaolin sword strike. And this is the entire document. This is the process. This is the system how you must train. If you don't follow this, what do you have? You don't have anything. It's not up for everybody's guess or opinion. It is a process. It is a procedure. Okay? So if you are not like me, the successor who inherit, I'm the 5th generation. How the world you know what I have? Like how do I know that what you inherit in your family? Okay. So that is the fact. You never learn. You use my stuff, I know, but you don't know what I did not show. And I'm going to go clearly for you. Now, the number one thing you have to be watch out when you study Chinese Kung Fu. Like for example here, we always say that the core of Wing Chun 1850, hand issue from heart is the core of Wing Chun 1850. Now, to find out the accurate meaning of hand issue from heart, one need to follow the proper way of studying ancient Chinese classic. The proper way of study the ancient Chinese classic is using the preceding classic to decode the later classic. So, another word is, if you want to understand this, if you want to understand this 1850 Wing Chun writing or teaching or the procedure, you need to study the Shaolin classic, because a lot of definition is in the Shaolin classic. Whatever you don't understand in the Shaolin classic, you have to go to General Qi Ji Guang's writing. It's not, I do research, I go interview 10 billion people. Oh, my thing, my opinion. It's not that. It's very specific, okay? So, let's continue on. As over here, it says eyes must track hand, hand must track heart, heart issue, hand issue from heart. It must be meticulous, stretching and retracting. Within softness, there is hard. Within hardness, there is soft. Like let's look at this stretching and retracting. Don't ever think, or is the stretching of the hand, retracting of the hand. Well, for those who is not the inner circle, they're going to think that way. But sorry, that's not what it is. So, as we said, we need to go for the Shaolin Classic. So what is the stretching and retracting? Okay, now before that, remember we are keeping talking about fifth issue from heart. Now let's look into the Shaolin Classic. Okay. So in my video, I keeping telling you guys that if you want to practice proper Wing Chun 1850, you need to study what? Samatha and Vipassana. Okay? You need to study Samatha and Vipassana. So read this. Okay, this is translate here. Generating strength with the human body is not complex. Pay close attention to how the application of strength is generated. Strength follow where the mind and heart position aims. At the mind, body, and movement synchronized tightly. So that's why it is what? It is a samatha. It is a mindfulness. Your mind, your heart positions, and your body, you need to be aware of it, mindful of it. And here you say that contract is the normal physical state. Extend only when it is needed. Extend less, contract more, often to handle movement effectively. Extending will cause difficulties in making changes. Thus, it is better to stay on guard in vicinity of heart position. So it doesn't want you to go extend like that. You want to always stay in the heart position. Okay? And this is saying that where your mind and heart positions, how it link with your strength. Over here, he said, dodge to avoid the very strong incoming attack. Soar and shift to attack the opponent's opening. Spinning to attack while using heart position to track the target. Heart position to track the target. The heart position always face the opponent while dodging and turning. So just what? Hand issue from heart. Hand issue from heart. I mean, who don't know in Wing Chun, right? But if you don't read you don't have the ancient Shaolin Classic to decode you, you don't know this. Oh, I have to have this the mindfulness of all this linked together. Okay, and I must not go too far. I have to go keep it contract. Using the heart here, you know, guarding in the vicinity of the heart position. And here you say that when your heart position, the heart position always face opponent while dodging and turning. So it's very alive, but you use that. That is called Kwin Chong San Fat. Okay? If I did not share this out and I did not write the book, who knows this? So that's why I say every generation, only a few know this. And then all this create like arm without lateral force, pay attention to the finger. Well, in today's language, so like this over here, it said within softness there is hard, within hardness there is soft. Well, what is that in today's language? Within stability there is mobility, where soft means mobility and hard means stability. This is the instruction of handling. In today, we have a sports science. After 160 years, people figure out it is in sports science, it's called the mobility stability continuum. Every joint, it is the effect, the function of the joint is either stability or mobility. So you need, when you want to handle the soft and hard, meaning that you need to handle the stability and mobility continuum. Okay. Now, let's get into this contract. Stretching and retracting, or stretching and contract. That is very important thing where people don't know. And in Seigyo here, I can show you later on all this video and previous video he doesn't know. That's why I say he doesn't know the sets. So this is the scripture. And this is the Shaolin Classic, okay? Agile and flexible body handling is illustrated as the following. Read this. There are 3 keys for body handling. See, if you read that everybody in the world, in Sergio's books, in his what do you call it, his video just now, he tried to explain there is no body handling. And the first thing of body handling is stretching and contracting. So he said, stretching and contracting are like dragon agile changes and tiger swiftness. So look at these 2 words, 伸缩. Okay, you guys who know Chinese, 伸缩. You don't know Chinese, 伸缩. And 伸缩 belong to body handling, 身法. Okay. So if you don't know that this is about their body handling, you keeping thinking about hand, good luck. You can go train for 1 zillion years. You never know, you never get the Kung Fu of 1850s Wing Chun. Because you never inherit it. You don't know what it is. Okay? So in today's language, all this body handling is, you can take a snapshot here. In today's language, just above are descriptions of functional training or sport-specific trainings for the Kung Fu practitioner. Okay, just cut it off. You can go snapshot and read it. And your body have to support by your breathing and intra-abdominal pressure. That's why you have this in the Shaolin Classic. So here I translate for everybody. Okay, here. The transportations of force or jing is based on breathing. The handling of breathing depends on the lower abs. If the breathing is not the lower abdomen type, but at the chest type, the handling of legs and footwork will not be solid. This entire thing, this part is translated. Proper lower abdominal breathing is a must for short strike martial arts. Okay, so this is the proper stance. And when you go fighting, there is also riding. So this is the riding. You know Chinese, you take a snapshot. So this is what he said. Close the jaw to prevent injury to the jaw. Teeth, tongue, continuous open the mouth can lead to excessive release of breath and intra-abdominal pressure, resulting in loss of strength. When fighting, when exhaling, don't exhale all the air at once. Always have enough air and intra-abdominal pressure reserved to provide power for the body. Okay. Don't keep breathing and intra pressure in the chest cavity after the fight is done. Release breath and intra-abdominal pressure, allow body to relax from the inside out. Synchronize the dynamic momentum of the body with breath, connect muscle, bone to strengthen the body. So you have the body method, 身法, and within the body method is your breathing and your intra-abdominal pressure handling, meaning your core. Otherwise, you cannot do this. You will never be able to do what it says here, like shoot in and those kind of things. So that's why in this video. I pointed out that what Segyo do in his Xiulim Tao is not what it is in the 1850. Okay? You need to have this pivot floor muscle and this thing trained. Okay, so exhale, pivot floor muscle go up, diaphragm go up, and diaphragm going down, and pivot floor muscle going down when you inhale. And that link to your intra-abdominal pressure, where you can control your core and you take strike. Is in this, okay? So you can watch it. So that's why I say I post it here. As attached in A and B, Sergio Pascal Radora doesn't know the single long set Xiulim Tao nor restoring the engine according to the Quinquit writing. In fact, Sergio doesn't have the very basic of body breathing training of the Wing Chun 1850s, 1800s Xiulim Tao. You don't have this, you don't have it, sorry. So this opened up to the entire world, okay? You need all these things to be able to handle it. And if you can do it stationarily, you can check low abs breathing. This is no longer. Only after that, you can have your 6 core element, your chi handling, your momentum, mass, and velocity, and your action reaction force handling. And you can check with your heart rate and your respiration control. Okay? So it is true. If you really train with 1850 Xiulim Tao sets, according to that procedure of the writing, you can check on your heart rate variability, your breathing rate, your intra-abdominal pressure and the volume of your breathing, and your heart rate variability for your qi. You want to talk about qi neurosing or recovery. For fitness, you can track it. You can track your cardio fitness, your recovery time, and your lung capacity. Okay? And if you want to train it for fighting, well, you can check your VO2 max, your VO2 max, your endurance, how much time you can spend in the high exertions, high momentum fighting states. It's all measurable today. It's Wing Chun 1850. If you don't have this, forget about it. Okay? So is that difficult in today's talk about this Wing Chun 1850? No, I mean, all this contract and extending is like this. It is mass multiplied by velocity, is momentum based. No momentum based, no KO. Okay, so this is, it show you already. Okay, this is called shoot in, if you know Chinese. So the shoot ins is your entire body with your core, with your breathing. I just shared with you. The entire body shoot in. Okay. So as here, explain again. I say every extend, every contract. Okay. That's how you shoot in. You contract and you extend, and you be able to control your mobility and the stability continuum of your body, as I just showed you. And so is this something which is magical? No, it's not, okay? And that's why even me, I train it with this, okay? So like people using this for training the sprinting. And I'm using the ISO change feedback for strengthening training tools. You need your body for that. And then there's for their power. So it's all scientific. The very easier way for you to see all of this shoot-in contract shoot-in is just this. See what Xi Xiaodong do to shoot out the Tai Chi guy. This is shoot-in. This is shoot-in. This is shoot-in. KO. Okay? If you don't have that shoot-in, you cannot KO. For heaven's sake, 1850. The basic already tell you that. You need your body handling. You need your breathing handling, or else nothing works. Okay? So if you want to face people like Xi Xiaodong, do you have it? Well, that Tai Chi guy, for sure, he doesn't have it. You can have all your Chi Tai Chi, but when you get shot in, oh, it's over, man. It is a momentum game. It is a momentum game. It's a sprinting game. That's why I'm using this hypergeny for training the sprinting to train. That's why I use the ISO change for the body mobility and the stability continuum training there. On top of that Xu Tao sets, because the Xu Tao sets now can use modern equipment to train the body, even enhance it. Okay, the 1850 Xu Tao set is not against today's sports science. In fact, they are in parallel. They are accord to each other. So you can make use of the modern tools to train. You know the power. So Sergio here keeping talking about this Xu Tao set, 1850 Xu Tao set, which I think that he doesn't know. He doesn't have the inheritance. He do not have that training. So for example, this one. The arm widths out the horizontal zinc. Pay attention to the finger, claw, and the side of the undersleeves. Spiral twisting naturally follow the breathing and the direction of the chi. Well, how is that doing? It's just this simple. That's how simple it is. Notice how my body whip out, how my body turning. And notice how no part of my body is rigid. Okay, so it's from the core, the entire body is talking, but it has to be light. Okay, every joint and the left and the right hand has to be echo each other. So you look at it. This hand move, this hand move, and the shoulder, and the entire thing is moving, talking. That's this. Okay, follow chi, follow whatever you can say is boiled down to this. Look at how Sergio do his stuff. Okay, doing this thing. Look at how he do the thing. Well, you pay attention. This hand is holding. This shoulder here is rigid. The upper body and the lower body is stationary there, okay? And you can pay attention to this part of his body is rigid. Let's look at it again. Look at this part. Look at this. Look at his body here and see it is balanced or imbalanced. He's going up and down with a slanting here. You look at this. Look at this leg. Well, in the real training, it's just this. If you have the transmission like me, look at it again. It's this simple. Because human body, you have to be flexible when you really fight. Okay? Not this. This is something else. This is not 1850s Wing Chun. This is not the Wing Chun in the Chinese history. Now let's look at something. So this is in the Xiu Lim Tao. The instruction Y20. Swallowing and spitting, inhale, exhaling smoothly while exerting strength. Swallow and spitting, inhale and exhale smoothly while exerting strength means rapid and high intensity strength exertion, which is supported by heavy inhale and exhale need to handle smoothly without holding breath. In this instruction, reverse breathing bracing is used to stabilize the core for high intensity forward strength insertion, strength exertion. And actually, when you because as I shared before, your body and your breathing has to be in one. Your senfa, your body handling and your breathing handling has to be in one. So how is this performed? Okay. So pay attention. Pay attention to my entire body and pay attention to how I exert the force from ground up and how the shock wave in my pants. Contract, extend. Contract, extend. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to how the entire thing shoot out. The body compress, extend out, exerting. So if you know how to train in this quit or this riding, that is what you need to do. Well, look at how Sergio do the other day on this two-hand stuff. This is at exhale, inhale, okay? This is at exhale. Now, just look at it. You look at his shoulder, it is stay very fixation there. You look at his hip, it stay very fixation there. Look at it. This is exhale. This is inhale. So number one thing we need to know, how is this fixing the shoulder and fixing this thing be able to exert strength? How is it be able to exert strength like this, where you send shock wave out? You see, all this body has to move, and you see the entire thing bottom up, you shoot the thing out. How is this type of thinking, the training be able to do that, achieve that? This is holding here, this is holding there. It's only arm swinging, okay? And you look at the breathing, Just look at the shirt here. Okay. So this is inhale. This because it's balloon up. Exhale, balloon up. He's standing up when you inhale, and then when he exhale, he's standing down. You look at that. Exhale, and then he inhale. He's standing up. The thing is balloon. This is exactly opposite on this. Exactly opposite on this. When you inhale, you want to lower down your body so that your pelvic floor muscle here is relaxed, and then your diaphragm reflex is synchronized down. And then when you want to exhale, this raise up. Let's go. Well, this is reverse it. That's why I said the other day. Look at that. He's inhaling, okay? Inhaling when he's standing up, meaning that his pelvic floor muscle is pulling up when he tries to inhale. Well, how are you going to inhale where you do this kind of stuff? When you inhale, your pelvic floor muscle have to come down. You're pulling up, you're standing up, you're pulling this up. Well, that's why I said in fact, Sergio doesn't have the very basic of body breathing training of Wing Chun 1850, 1800 Siu Lim Tao. Sergio doesn't know the single long set Siu Lim Tao nor restoring the engine according to the Chun writing. Well, the claim is that lots of research and restoring of engine according to the Chun writing. Well, he doesn't even know what is the Chun is. By evidence, okay? And that's why no matter what he is explaining here, chi and that, well, sorry, you know, it can be anything, Seigyo invention or Seigyo whatever, but please not calling it 1850s Wing Chun, because you are distorting the Chinese martial arts. And you are distorting Wing Chun if you do that, okay? You're distorting the entire thing. The ancestor of Wing Chun didn't teach that. Okay? So that's how clear. What to argue? If you don't know, you don't know. Okay? If you don't know how to follow instruction, you never get trained. Then admit it, you don't know. Why argue? And today, just some friend who have learned the 1850s Siu Lim Tao set say this. Sorry, I'm just responding to this. I have been really busy. He seriously need to read Decoding Wing Chun, the book. Okay, this is a book name. He so more and more that he doesn't understand the breathing element at all. He doesn't realize how much his body signature give away. He's clearly just adding to 6 core element, whatever he want, and he's completely ignoring the 3 system key. Whoever trained in this properly and train the breathing, be able to see it. Does it take entire year, 50 years to train it? No. You just need a few months. Okay. So what to argue? So what to argue, Sergio? You don't have the transmissions. You are not my student. I just share. Okay. So here he said, I went you know, he come to United States. He said his theoretical knowledge, let's say, just say he didn't really match up his practical skill set. So my theoretical knowledge do not match up with my, didn't really match up with my skill set. Well, in this world, everybody can have his opinion. I'm okay with it. Well, because my theoretical knowledge doesn't match up with my skill set, guess what? I was invited by Grandmaster Chan Ganfai to go to Fat San to have a meeting with all those top leaders of the Southern Fish. You guys know who they are. If you know who is who in Fat San. So I'm just plainly lucky because my theoretical knowledge didn't match up with my practical, and I'm plainly lucky to get invited by Grandmaster Chan Ganfai to Fat San to join the meeting. And also, I'm a Kyokshin since 13-year old. So how long I did my first Q? I take 4 years to do my first Q. Until I retire a few years ago, I never get KO either in my my full contact sparring in Kyokshin or the Kyokshin Open. I never get KO. You know why? Because I pray every day. Buddha, please teach me. Please protect me. So when I go to Kyokshin, free sparring, no pullback contact sparring, I go to Kyokshin Open. Please protect me because my theoretical knowledge didn't match up with my practical skill set. Do you believe that in Kyokshin? Praying like that way works? From 13 years old to 52 years old, to 62 years old, when I retire, that I never get KO. Of course, I'm not the grandmaster of the world, the best fighter, but I pray every day. Oh, please, Buddha, you know, protect me, and so that I don't get KO. You believe that? So, Seigyo can have his opinion. Everybody can his opinion. I'm okay with it. Okay, I'm just lucky get invited by Grandmaster Chan Ganfai to Fat San, have a meeting and learning with all those top guys. Yes, I went there and learning. I'm not Grandmaster. I'm not Sifu. I'm not a best fighter. I go learn from them because I'm just a student. Okay. Now here he said again, Seigyo said, in time doesn't allow me to see beyond, but still, well, you know what? I only can see what is written. What is written in the Wing Chun writing. Okay, in the Wing Chun writing, Wing Chun 1850 writing by the ancestor. What the Shaolin writing is, what General Qi Ji Guang writing. And I only can see what is sports science, what is the medical science and sports science, and the modern tracking, and the modern the aerobic, anaerobic, endurance training, tracking, recovery, tracking. I only can see that, and momentum, okay? And all those power generations, I only can see that. I cannot see beyond, sorry. Okay, I cannot see beyond. I cannot see beyond like this Tai Chi master where he can put a bird in his hand and the bird will not fly. I cannot see that. And by the way, this is the guy who fight Xi Xiaodong. Okay. So his chi against Xi Xiaodong's momentum shoot in. So, sorry, Sergio, I cannot see that far, okay? I'm not a Tai Chi guy. I'm a Wing Chun guy. I don't want to be a Tai Chi guy. To learn what the ancestor of 1850 Wing Chun present as it, or General Qi Ji Guang or Shaolin short strike classic present is good for me. I am not the talented genius, martial art grandmaster, best fighter, can restore the concrete or whatever. I'm just a poor Hendrik here to learn, keep learning. Even when I get old, I can go to Faksan and learn from everybody, okay? But sorry, I don't want to learn this bird standing on my hand, okay? So I learned the Chinese art, I learned the Kyokushin. I don't want to go beyond. Now, finally, as a conclusion, get me out of this, okay? Because by law, it's not my business here. You can do whatever you want. I'm not endorsing this. And get me out from this by law, American law. Also, get me out from this, okay? Get me out from this group of people and in your institute, in Eternal Spring Institute. As my advisor, my legal advisor told me, in the state of California, the unauthorized commercial use of my image, name, voice, or likeliness without my permission, particular for selling and advertising product, is illegal under law. I did not give consent, and also I do not agree with the message of Eternal Spring on this thing. Okay, I do not want associate with the product, service, or view of business or person who is using my image because it go against my personal belief and it is again Chinese history evidence. So this is for Sergio and for the entire world. Don't involve me, okay? You guys want to promote, you can fly in the sky. It's none of my business. Don't put my photo there and don't make a claim that this is the 1850s Xiu Lim Long, Xiu Lim one long set Xiu Lim Tao with this concrete and everything. You don't know. You don't have the transmission. You never train that way. As what I just shared with the entire world today, it can be scientifically proven what it is. So Sergio, hope this ends the entire thing. Cut it off. I let you go doing your stuff. After that split, you see that writing? You use the 6 core element to write your book, to do this. I'm okay with it. But there's a bottom line you don't touch. You don't mess up Wing Chun history. You don't mess up what you don't know. You don't mess up my civil right in America. We in America is protected by law, okay? Not to force us to something we do not approve for. That's the regal life of American. I don't know where you're from, but there's a law in America, especially using things for commercial and all those kind of stuff. And Wing Chun 1850 is not for you to mess around. That's Chinese culture. That belongs to all Wing Chuners. So this is to share with everybody. Hope that this entire thing stop and Sergio, you walk your path, I walk my way, okay? I don't want to make another YouTube like this. And if this is going to court of law, to the judge, everything I say is the truth and only truth, all based by evidence, okay? To the YouTube manager, I need to say this. This is a Chinese martial art. You have hundreds, thousands, or millions of people in the world practice Wing Chun. At least in America, you have hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands. Why do we want to screw our own people on what is not the reality? To all the Wing Chuners, hey man, this is not mine. This is yours. I am only a librarian. Like my Sifu Chou Hong Choi told me, prior to I fly to America, the last time I see him, some days when you get all this sorted out, give it back to everybody, okay? I say, okay. It's not mine. It's every Wing Chuners. So if we don't protect our stuff, you get 100 years, people put down Liang Zhan, put down Yip Man, put down Wing Chun, put down everybody. Why do we want to stay like that? Remember, our ancestor is General Qi Ji Guang. Our ancestor is the one who, in the group of the people who overthrown the Qing successfully after 100-something years of hard work. So take pride, stand tall if you are Wing Chuners. And there's a lot of things we can learn from the past. A lot of things we can learn from our other martial art friends like in the Fat San too. Everybody have the strength we can learn. So this is what I like to share with you.